In this tutorial, we're going to create this design here with love inside of a frame. Now, the first thing we're going to do is create the frame. What you want to do is click on the square tool, and you're going to draw a square. Now, we don't want anything inside the square, we just want the outline of the square. So what we want to do is we're going to go up to Object, Fill Stroke, and we're going to eliminate the fill inside the square. So we're going to click the X button on the Fill tab, and now it just leaves the stroke. So let's go up to the stroke, click on the stroke style, and you can see that the width is already there, 0.266, and it's in inches. Let's change it to pixels, which will give us a lot more control. And now we can increase this slightly. Okay, so that's about the width that I'd like it. Now we can click on the X and close out the window. Okay, so now let's select our rectangle and let's make it the size that we want. In fact, you can actually use this one as a guide. Alright, so that's about right. Now, the next thing that you want to do is you want to create your letters. So you can go out here and click on the text tool and start typing your letters. You can click an L, you can click an O, you can click a V. I already have love up here, so I don't really need these, so I'm going to just go ahead and delete them. But this just shows you how you can create your text and then move it into the box. So I'm going to go ahead and delete these. And we're going to use what I like, bell bottoms, so we're going to go ahead and use just the bell bottom. Alright, this is called bell bottom font. And you can just start laying in your word love, making it the size that you want. Okay, so that you just put them where you want them. And basically, when you highlight it, it creates the handles, and you can just manipulate it with the handles. Sometimes it's best to work from the bottom inward. So that's what I'll do. Okay, so that looks about right. Alright, so we have our love inside the frame. The next thing we want to do is we want to bring in our heart. So let's click on File, Import, click on our desktop. That's where I have it. I'm going to click on Modified, and now I'm going to click on my heart file and click Open. This brings in the heart file. Now we have to trace it. So with it highlighted, we're going to go out to the Path, Trace Bitmap, and as long as the setting is around 0.5, we should be all set. So we set it to 0.5, click Update, say OK, and now it says Nodes Traced, Path 20 nodes on Layer 1. You're all set. What happens when it's done, it will have the tracing on top of your graphic file. Once it's highlighted, you can just take your mouse and drag it off. Now, how do you know the difference between the two? Is you go up to View, Display, Outline, and you can see that this graphic has a box around it. Where you're tracing, is just the outline. So you can always tell the difference between your original JPEG file or bitmap and your tracing. So let's go back up now to normal view and click on View, Display, Normal, and now we can just get rid of this one. So we just want to work with our vector file, and let's put it about the size that we want it. Okay, and now we want to click on it one more time to get the circular arrows, the curved arrows. And we want to bring it over and start putting it in place. Let's use this as a guide. So let's click it one more time, just so that we can shrink this in just a little bit. Alright, so that's about the size we want. And we can, right now, what we can do is we can start putting them around our frame. So to help us do that, if you go over to the ruler, you can pull a guide over, and it will help you place your hearts. Now, you're going to take your heart, you're going to highlight it, you're going to right click, you're going to copy, and come over here and just click paste. And I do, quite a few because we're going to be doing a lot. And what you're going to do is you're going to bring it in here and you're going to place it all the way around your file. Okay, so you're going to continue doing this until you've gone completely around. The other thing that you want to do is you're going to want to right-click, copy, right-click, paste, and you're going to want to now click on this and rotate it so now you can put these on top. And you can choose to either make them bigger or keep them this length. And this one we'll make it the same. So again, you want to make sure that it's pretty straight. And the way you want to do this is you're going to want to zoom in. So let's go View, Zoom in. And if you notice, if you click View, Zoom in, you can always click your shortcut keys, which is the plus key on your keypad. So let's do that. Alright, so that helps us out a little bit. And then you want to bring down your guide just to make sure that you get them all in the right height. So let's copy this. So highlight your heart, right click, copy, right click, paste. And I think we're going to want to make this over just a little more. And a little more. And paste. And we want it to hang off about the same distance as the other heart on either side. Okay, so that's about right. Alright, and so you're going to continue doing this until you're done.